Yo, yo, this is Nomifactory hard mode, part 30. We did some stuff off screen. First of all, we increased that to EV because we need it later for titanium and so on. That we overclocked that. Same thing basically here. This has now an EV recipe. We could also do this one here to have also interfaces for that. Okay. Let's focus on the elemental reduction fluid. So can we do pulsating? No. Okay, let's do pulsating. This one here. I don't know. Do we actually need that? Oh yeah. Okay, crazy. Yeah. In the meantime, here a lot of stuff is cooking currently. We got the rest of the blue topaz. I put a lot of the end stone or ores from the end in there. But yeah, today is or right now we want to focus on the microversium stuff. So then we need the super cool ice is kind of the problem. With that we can do the elemental reduction fluid. The problem is a little bit fluoro antimoniac is kind of crazy, I would argue. Okay. So now I think we can do the bliss powder here. And then with the bliss powder, we should be able to we should be able to do this here. So first of all, we need some ice, I think, right? Because the super cool ice. What? Super cold ice. It needs ice, right? This takes 6 seconds. What the hell? Bro, why does it take 6 seconds? What the hell? It's kind of weird. But yeah, in terms of our wall here, we are nearing the end here of 4 missing. And we also don't have any lapis anymore. Holy shit. Okay, next thing is lapis. Because we have some stuff here left, for example, tantalite. Because now this is an input bus. So this takes now 30 seconds. To work. Then we have finally cool, super cool ice. And then we need the remaining stuff. Yeah, we need now more resources, more of everything. Perfect. Um, I think it was over here, yeah. All right. So now we should be able. First of all, we need the other things, right? Um, Powder. We need this and this. This needs endstone. This needs carbon, yeah. Carbon, I think, is the better version here. Because carbon, we have like a crazy amount of. Okay. I think Blitz we can do, right? We're missing endstone. So how do we get endstone? By macerating this one here, right? Below. Can we do endstone? Okay. Okay. It's a little bit convoluted, the whole recipe, but what can you do? Yeah, we could have just stored all of the endstone that we need, which yeah. But it's better to have also, yeah, maybe. Because currently we just throw it away. But yeah. Okay, yeah, now we need the whole. This whole suite. This. We also need nitric acid, right? So let's first do nitric acid. Okay, for that. Let's do actually this one because this is on the 3. This takes 16 seconds on HV, and it's kind of the purest form. But this one here, when we later have nitrogen dioxide, I think this is the better one. To be quite honest. A nitric oxide. Nitrolysine. This is, I think, string, right? Yeah. The question is now what kind of. Yeah, no. Also, no, not the nitration mixture. Yeah, what is the best one? In terms of large chemical reactors, what do we need? Nitrogen dioxide. But don't we get that? Yeah, okay. Anything else in terms of here? Propane, methanol, we already have that. Vinyl acetate, dinitrogen tetraoxide. Vinyl chloride, yeah, nitric acid. Because this is kind of the fastest, I would say. Let's do it. Let's quickly craft a large chemical reactor, and then we will be back. Okay, apparently we are quite fast, so we can actually show it. I just added this one here. Have some so maintenance, PTFE, Chronicle, yeah. So just 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. PV. Yeah, maybe we have to do them at some point. We also need a drum, right? Yeah, the nitric acid, but we will do it like this because I think this is like the nitrogen dioxide. You should get that. And so much nitric acid is also not. But yeah, we can with nitric acid we can do the nitration mixture, which is just nitric acid plus sulfuric acid and also aqua regia, which is hydrochloric acid plus nitric acid. Yeah, it's used also for platinum group sludge. Also for this one, like having these dense metals mixed out. And yeah, apparently this one, sodium nitrate, odium nitrate. Huh. This is for platinum group sludge. For platinum group sludge then. Because kind of the next big step is to upgrade here the coils of our furnace. When we have this, then stuff will be quite easy. But we also want to have sulfuric acid now, or one of the next ones. Yeah. What? But this should take now only. Oh my god! Yeah. Oh, this is okay. I now understand why you should overclock your chemical reactor. Holy yeah. We need an input, right? So so this is just for the, we can in the meantime HV energy hedge. Yeah, we somehow need it over here. I don't know. On the 3, there should only be inputs. Ah, yeah, we still need input hedge and so on. Input bus because of the circuit setting, right? This is a little bit, I don't know why, but for some reason, for example, you can't do that here. This is something that you could add maybe. Let's get a peer-to-peer. Yeah, we wanna do at some point. We wanna do at some point this one here, or today actually we wanna do that. I think it's very important to have that at some point. I don't know if this is this so much better. Okay, let's get an input bus first, and then an output hedge. Hello? Hedge. Okay, so usually this goes over here. Oh no. Yeah, we just need this. Yeah, let's craft. Let's craft some. Okay, how many do we need? In total, we would need 27, right? Minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 18. Okay, perfect. This now takes only 6 seconds. This is crazy, dude. Holy shit. And this takes only 10 seconds. 10 ticks. Yeah. Here we just need a dual interface, and then yeah, nitric acid is like pretty easy. We should have oxygen, water, and nitrogen dioxide. And then you get like very easily this stuff. But yeah, this here is 24, and 24 we have actually quite some things. Most importantly, this one here, directly tetrafluoroethylene. We will do epichlorohydrin on on 23 and 24. So this one on 24, this one here on 23. Because water, propane, and chlorine I think is a little bit easier. Important is the salt water. We need to centrifuge the salt water back into electrolyze the salt water back into sodium hydroxide and so on. And then yeah, it's kind of pretty easy. We just have acetone, phenol, hydrochloric acid, and epichlorohydrin. Phenol we just need to do then, but this is just water, chlorine, and benzene. Yeah, so first of all, I would say. Okay, in the meantime, while this is crafting, oh yeah, didn't do this. By the way, okay. Then let's get this stuff over here. Oh no. We don't need it. Bro, it should be 50 seconds, right? Yeah, but still 50 seconds is quite a long time. But yeah, we need to do and this one, these ones are really, really good. We just need some muffler hatches, some maintenance hatches, these engine intakes, which we can very easily do. The titanium gearboxes as well. And then the stable titanium. We just need titanium. But the thing is, we have rutile, 1377, and yeah, this kind of what? Holy shit. What? This needs to be on 2, right? No. 5 times. Oh no. Let's do 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Still takes 56 seconds. On. Yeah, later on when we have the phosphoric stuff, these ones, that stuff will be way more interesting, I would say. But for that we need silicon, phosphor, and gallium arsenide, and some. Okay. All right. We have so much hydrochloric acid. That's 2 more. And the Quad Adopt is also quite interesting. So near takes 900 seconds on IV. Xenon you get from Liquid Ender here. Gallium, you always have to put in gallium arsenide, which is quite. Then we have to do blocks of silicon. Oh, which is quite interesting, I would say. This one here needs argon, the quad ingot. You also get quite. This is like way. You get a crazy amount. Yeah, the ASOCs, they are quite important, right, for HV. I don't think that you can do. Can you do anything? No. Okay, but what is then the circuit progression? Especially for EV. EV is. It's still ASOC, okay. What's ZPM then? I'm platinum wire, niobium, titanium, extreme circuit board, anneal copper foil, crazy easy. On EV, we can do LV circuits, by the way, in this way. We just need a plastic board and sock, fine copper wire and timber. This is basically like, for example, this one here. The thing is, again, GregTech is quite realistic, right? Or I would say the most realistic mod pack that you can have. And I really like that you have this kind of progression from, okay, I'm doing basically stuff that is kind of, yeah, do-it-yourself things. And then later on, you really unlock the stuff that how modern society really works. And this is how they really do it. Like, when you buy a CPU, they don't have a circuit board. They really have these SoCs, so system on chips, it's called. And with that, they can, I don't want to say do anything, but most of the parts or most of the stuff. Okay, so now we need this one. Which is this one here? Should be. So blocking mode. Okay, now we can do this one, I think. I want to have the heavy oil recipe because heavy oil is what we're doing. Or what we basically have. And now we need the dust, right? Especially we need and then this one. And then we should be able to do mana dust. Yeah, mana dust is quite important, so. Yeah. Let's also do the primal mana. And the extractor. With primal mana, you can You can do Lumium. This is something that we need next, I think. But what I wanted is what you can do with that. Yeah, also Manilium, but we want to have this one. Is it on something? But we need titanium. That's right. Yeah, you know what? Titanium. I think the quicklime we can at some point. Yeah, that's one here we don't need. We need the rocket fuel. Rocket fuel is quite important. Nitrogen tetroxide. That is what we can do on 3, but ammonia I think we have to do on 24, yeah. So yeah. One of the next ones should be actually the 24 large chemical reactor. So that we can then finally house our lubricant, by the way. 4K. Could be better. But yeah, sulfuric acid. What else? Yeah, this whole line. Phosphoric acid. Nitric acid we don't do, right? This is also not something we need. Acetone we also have, no. It's really then also phenol here with water. Diluted hydrochloric acid. This is also something that we don't need, but the phenol. And the problem is a little bit when you look at liquid epoxy. We need to do this one. Okay, blank pattern. We wanted to do these guys, right? Don't really need them that much. Yeah, for later and also, yeah, okay. This is quite far, I would say. Okay, we should have 8 mana infused. Okay. We need an interface card first. We can do that. Because we need obsidian dust. But obsidian dust is basically pretty easy. You just do this. And then we can do mana dust. Oops. Mana. Wait, right. So let's see. These guys, they should be overclocked like crazy now. Yeah, 3 seconds, dude. Holy shit. Let's go. Just need some ice. Magma blocks. Why does it take so long, dude? Now we're doing the titanium. And then we also need 8 times 250, so 2000. But yeah, that was missing. Luckily, something easy. What is wrong? Oh, we're missing phosphoric acid. Hold on. Is it time now or? What can we easily do phosphoric acid? Yeah. Let's do it. Again, quick break and then we're done. All right. We are back. Holy shit. Yeah. We need 2008. Yeah, phosphoric acid. Need to do that in 24. I think it's not enough, right? think the only recipe that really needs like, I think 5 inputs. It's really the. Yeah, but I think we can now, like, very comfortably let this run here. Yeah. We need some. No. Okay, so now we should have these guys. Yeah. So now we need, of course, a dual interface. But again, easy stuff first. I think we need some peer-to-peer tunnels as well. We can also put this on 24. Again, it's always the nitrogen. Yep. So dual is there. Wait, on 24, do we get anything out? No. I won't do that. Ah, nice. Yeah, so we just need an interface, right? Let's quickly grab the vanadium pentoxide. So how many do we need? 27, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so 21. Wait, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this should be 17 then. Come on. I don't know. Oh man. Dude. What the hell? Okay, let's prepare these guys. Phosphoric acid, please. What else is on 24? This has to be on 23. You can do ammonia. That is quite interesting. What? Okay, apparently we maybe need one more. But yeah, let's see if we can do 2000 prime mana. We didn't craft the phosphoric acid, right? Oh, okay. So sulfuric acid is done. We did it. Okay, this is hanging. Okay, it's kind of weird. Primal. Only 10 seconds. Okay. Okay, we need 4 lead. 8 copper. Dude, I hate fucking. Why is that? These guys, right? Oh. Okay, it's quite interesting because later on we need that, I think. For the dynamos and so. Yeah. 26 seconds. Okay. No, 9 redstone. I think we need 3 silver. All right. We can now finally remove this one. Usually I place them like... we could place them actually over here, I think. So usually we have the peer-to-peer tunnel down there. We mostly need for signal red. Aluminum. Because I think Yeah. um, so this gets now energy. Um, so let's finally craft that. I think next we can do the quantum flux actually in a mixer. This is where we need the diamond and destabilized redstone, and then we can do quantum flux. Yeah, you need it basically for most of the machines. But yeah. We need to build this one here basically. Which should be possible. And this needs the canning machine. Yeah. And this needs a mixer, right? I think we finally need to automate this one with the dual interface. Yeah. Um, yeah, the copper is a little bit crazy. So we also need destabilized redstone. Wait. All of the pitch blend, dude. What the hell? Add a microverse projector. We need to build this one. Okay, I think quantum flux I think we can do now. It's nonetheless the better recipe. And we need some field generators. And rocket fuel. Dimethylhydrazine. Methanol hypochlorous acid. Yeah, I think we have to do something about but yeah, the quantum flux is quite important because with this we can then use this one here. We just need two. Then we need to craft this one, the titanium plated micro miner. Stainless steel crates. Yeah, the pulsating ones. We also need to do them. Yeah, these are all of these weird recipes that we need, but not on a daily basis. That's kind of the thing. Because we usually want to mine like the tier 1 and tier 2 micro miners and so on. I think they're not that useful in terms of so can we craft now quantum flux? Perfect. Now the question is a little bit with the micro miner. Okay, we need there isn't. Okay, there's only this one. Okay, so first of all, we need a crafting station. Can we? Crafting table. We also need to look at our rubber, right? 1500. Yeah, this has to be on nothing, I think. Hey, we also need, next time we need to do lubricant. So, especially this recipe here. We need to get creosote, so we need to do okay, so now we need some stuff, right? The black steel plate, black. And I think we're again waiting. Yeah, oh my god, dude. How many do we need? Yeah, we also need some luminescence, some electrum plates, but do we actually need them? Yeah, for combination crafting. Blech. I think the best way. Oh, but that's quite interesting. That one right here. Yeah, this one here as well. Yeah, another quartz plate. Okay, let's do the nether quartz. And also the Certus quartz, I think.
Attention. You have moved into a universe that never existed. Last century will accompany you.
But that means we need another interface. Because no, okay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just put them in. So we wanna have. Yeah, let's do electron plates as well. We need them. Then yeah. How they called? How many do we need? 8, right? Ah. Still. Because I don't know if we need those. We need to. Okay, then late. But how many do we need for them? For this. But also for the creative. 4. Okay. Yeah, then I don't know. But it should be quite fun. Holy shit, that was fast. Okay, well now we need a. Yeah, we need lubricant and creosote. And then we need 3 black steel plates. But yeah, it looks quite good right now, I would say. So yeah, this is kind of. We just need to expand on this. That's kind of the whole point. I'm a little bit. I haven't decided yet. I want to process. Dude, oh my, dude, where does all the redstone come from? Holy shit! Oh my god, dude. Man. Yeah, we just have to see if we can quickly do that right now. How depleted basically the yeah, okay, 79%. So yeah, the idea will be then to quickly also go to another fluid drilling rig, to the better one. So let's increase that to like. Nah, there's something that we can or should store in here. Okay. Yeah, we kind of have to see. I think we can place it currently here. Yeah, then let's begin with the titanium plated. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 titanium. We should have combustion. Combustion was here, right? Yep. Where's my crate? Oh, we also had a combustion. This was, I think, here, yeah. Okay, it's not that hard, I would reckon. Let's get some ender pearls. And I will kind of come up with a solution for the tree farm so that we have the most. Okay. Let's autocraft as much as possible. And the problem is with the double plates, we would need kind of a bending machine, and I just want to do that the next time. Electrum rod. Do we have the canning machine? Nope. Let's quickly do that. Fucking hell, dude. Yeah, that's what you get for pulling the trigger. Okay, so we need 4 glass now. Ah, but we should do this. Maybe let's do them over here. Okay. Canning machine. Mm. Mine takes 25 seconds. Quite high. Okay. Yeah. Okay, the only thing is missing is this, this, and this. Yeah. Okay, let's do the easy. Yeah. Okay, we need now 6 steel. Yeah, unfortunately we can't do that. Can we do LV sensor? Oh, okay. I think this has to be done on the one, right? No. Oops. All right. Then we need more LV circuits. And later on, you can use these to. Oh yeah, this one here. This needs to be done. But automating this needs. Yeah. It needs osmiridium, and osmiridium. Okay, that's kind of easy. But needs LUV mixer. So yeah. A little bit of a bitch. Good stuff. What is it called? Thank you. Okay, so now we have this stuff. Let's first do this.
Last century.
Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Okay, so this comes here, this comes here, this goes here. And then we also have to do this one here, right? This is only conductive. Okay, so we need to first do conductive, which is also pretty easy. Conductive iron plates, okay. Oh no, that's quite nice. But yeah, we need to do this one here, right? I don't. Yeah, we need to roughly. Okay, but now we should be able to craft the electrical steel thruster, right? Yeah, perfect. This now needs some time. And then the last thing is this one here, which should be... we need a new... Okay, interesting. We need a new wire mill. That's an assembler. That is quite interesting. And also quite important to understand or to have. But yeah, these are the supercharged lasers, which you need in, for example, for basic ore drilling plant, or advanced, or 1 or 2, or orbital laser drill, or it's 5 and 6, right? And then also 7, 8, and 8.5. Dun, dun, dun. Finally. Yeah, we want to hopefully next time increase the clean room finally that I promised for I don't know how many parts. At least 5. But yeah, I want to have this one here ready, and then we can yeah, it's the one for this one here. Yeah, we need to increase a little bit the parallelism of our factory later on. But with the multi-blocks, we can actually do that then. This is then quite... quite important. But yeah, we need manganese phosphide, right? On the 4. Then we can do this. Because we need interface. Still, oh my god, dude. Okay, then let's prepare these guys, right? The fuel generator doesn't need anything, right? No. Yeah, we also need to craft the electrical thrusters then. But then we're ready, I think, yeah. The fuel generators, the electrical thrusters. Yeah, and this will help us then later on. Because for these guys here, you mostly use this one. The tier 1 is, I think, only relevant for the lithium and moon turf. This stuff you don't need. This one here as well. Tier 3, I think, is where stuff gets a little bit more interesting. But also not quite. Raw Odyssey? Platinum. This is where you get ruthenium. So if you don't want to do platinum group sludge, you can do this one on Eevee. And Laurite, I think, as well, right? Let's get the 3 electrical. Yeah, quite easy to craft, apparently. But yeah, when I played the normal version, like non-hard mode, I basically passived everything, and this is a crazy endeavor, or was a crazy endeavor. But yeah, it was also that that I didn't have that much knowledge about crack tech and so on. So yeah, that's that. 4 seconds, that's not bad. What do you need the fuel generator for? Except for obvious. The fluid discretizer, yeah. And then later on these guys, right? no. Okay. So we have this guy now. The only thing is we need now rocket fueled 20k. But let's craft the storage bus pretty quick for the. Oh no! Oh man. I hate it. But yeah, no, nevertheless, we need to have the hydrofluoric acid here. Hydrochloric, sorry. 700, dude, that's quite a lot. Did we? Yep. Okay, lubricant is only left, right? Yeah, 3k. Tungsten and Shalit is kind of on EV very important. This is where we will use actually the interface peer-to-peer tunnels the first time. For that specific reason. To kind of get quite a lot, because this one here is only 1 tungsten, by the way. You get only 1 tungsten on it. Before you get only 1. That's why you need to overclock that stuff to get really fast. Okay. Hey, you know what? What we will do is we will do it differently. Hydrochloric acid. There's some tapping that we have to do. Ah, but we had 500. That's not bad. Okay, perfect. Yeah, because we do so much polytetrafluoroethylene, right? But now we should have a little bit more space in here. And nitric acid, liquid air, concrete, nitrogen, all of these small things. Okay, but I would say next time we will do the rocket fuel for this guy, the 12k. So we need 4k oxygen and 4k of these guys. By the way, if you're wondering where we currently at right now, I think in the mid game here. This is what we all did right now. Energetic infusion. The photogenic. The problem is that you need this Python gyro for that. I don't like that. Praise the sun. But yeah, gear working die and so on. Ocean in a box. What is this? Reservoir hedge. Oh, but we don't need it. High ampere energy hedge. Yeah. So starting at AV, 4A energy and dynamo hedges are available at each tier from IV onward. 16A hedges will be available. Note that these hedges will not allow you to skip tiers. The maximum recipe tier or multiple can run is determined by the tier of the hedge. Tier of the same tier and there's yeah. Instead, these hedges can allow you to overclock. You can already do even more. The overclock tier is the total EU predict input summed across all hedges. Yep. So what will this mean? We can then, when we also have the ruthenium or the RTM alloy blocks for that, or the coal blocks for that, we can then replace, because we have an energy hedge here and on the other side, we can place one here and then like this one and then in this block, and then we can truly overclock stuff with 4A. So we have to have a 4A in the middle, and on the sides we have to have a normal energy hedge, basically. And they're not that more expensive, I would say. But yeah. We need to still be on our quest to... Dude, what the hell is happening with this? Oh my god, dude. How much mercury do we have? Oh my god. Oh man. But yeah, I would say, so we have 400k carbon monoxide. Oh my god. Yeah, next time we will hopefully, yeah, we will finish up this one, I think, because I want to get now a little bit into EV, and I think, wait a second, RTM, LOE. We need EV and nichrome. Yeah, this will be quite the hassle, because we need the RTM alloy blocks for nichrome. So we need liquid nichrome, vanadium steel foil, some more mixer recipes, and then we also need to yeah, we basically need to replace all of these guys here, because then we want to go to HSSG like instantly. Basically we need EV tier for that. This is tungsten, so we need I think EV, yeah, the EV chemical baths. The HSSG, I think this is still H3, there's no problem. And we also need an EV mixer for tungsten steel, vanadium, chrome, and molybdenum. So we also need to do molybdenum. And tungsten steel is also an EV mixer here. So yeah, we just need 2 EV mixers. No, 1 EV mixer, 1 chemical bath, and 2 energy hedges, I think, or 4. Then we can do HSSG, because HSSG is kind of way cheaper than RTM. RTM is kind of the whole platinum group sludge endeavor, which I don't want to do. We have to do it, of course, but kind of setting it up takes quite some time, or can take quite some time. But yeah, see you guys in the next episode, and bye bye.